Hey everybody, NG Medic here. So we're going to do a little review of the Benchmade Shootout. And in the meantime, as I'm talking about the Benchmade Shootout, we're going to do a little repair on my chintzy put together leather sheath thing for the Harbor Freight hatchet. And the axe. Review on those to come soon. Anyways, so I had been getting really into knives over the past few years. First thing I want to say though, thank you. We just hit 600 subscribers. Now, it's kind of funny. I've been on YouTube for literally 11 years. And through that time, I have been through a lot of different things. I've gained my sobriety, become a paramedic, I'm a father. I actually had a little 1-year-old when I started on YouTube. And I was in the National Guard at the time, and I was a little baby face 11 years ago. And just now today, I hit 600 subscribers. So, we are not a huge channel, but the people that watch me, I do appreciate you. I appreciate all the things that have happened over the past 11 years. Really coming to know Jesus, becoming sober, dating my wife, having more kids. It's just been awesome. And, the time that I spent as an alcoholic and the other things that go along with that, trying to fill a little hole. And now I filled that hole with God and my family, and hopefully you guys more in the future. I want to make more content, more videos, and so anyways, just thank you for everybody that's been here. And here we go. So, into knives. Been into knives for a while. Always been in and out of them, for the past 11 years and probably before that. But really, about the past year, I've really gotten into knives. And as part of that, you buy and sell and trade. And I got a hold of a Benchmade mini crooked river, and I didn't like it. And when you get really into knives and you're paying a lot of money for them, $200, $400, $500, $600, you want to like what you get, right? So if you don't like what you get, at least in my case, I trade it out and go somewhere else. Yes, and I know that's not the proper way to use a rivet, but it works. So anyways, I got this mini crooked river. It was going to be my birthday present knife, and I hated it. So I'm on a couple Benchmade groups, and I was like, man, I bet someone out there has something that they can trade me. So I put it up for trade, and guy offered me a a shootout and a little bit extra cash. And I was like, well, I'll try it. Now, I don't know if anybody's looked into the shootout. It has some mixed thoughts, I think. Definitely for me, I was torn on if I wanted to get it. I'd gone to my local knife shop a few times, played with one at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I just wasn't sold on the shootout idea. Felt a little chintzy. A lot of the reviews said, it feels cheap, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm glad that I eventually just went for it, because I'm now obsessed with the thing. So let's get to it. So here is the shootout. Okay. It's got Benchmade's deep carry clip, 3.5-inch blade, thermoplastic composite carbon fiber infused handles, or CF Elite. So Benchmade says it has carbon fiber in it, and it's made to be really light. So there you go, and stronger than Cruwear. Cruwear for your blade. Okay. 63 to 65 Rockwell hardness. Holy moly. That's pretty high. And Tanto style blade. What else? So probably like a little over 4-inch handle. So anyway, so you go to the store, you pick one of these up, and you just play with it for a minute. And you're like, oh man, it's light. And I think sometimes we, associate lightweight with cheap. And I think that's what I did. I associated lightweight with cheap. And you hit it, and you can hear the internals kind of banging around in there. And so I just didn't think about it too much until I had this opportunity to pick it up. And while lightweight, it is not cheap. So I want you to get that out of your head. This is not a cheaply made knife. It's not chintzy. At least this model, this iteration of it, it's well put together. I think they've been out for like a year. I know some of the early releases, especially the ones that said early release, they had some issues with these scales being loose. I mean, everything here fits up nicely. It's got the glass breaker on the back. The guy I got it from didn't like it, so he actually ground that down. I'll probably get the delete that this aftermarket guy sells for it. And I've got a mini deep carry clip coming for it. This one's been used and abused. And I think that mini deep carry clip's just going to make it that much better. But anyways, I really like it. So, while it is lightweight, it is not cheap, it is not a toy, and when you start really messing with it and using it, you can feel the action. It's snappy, no firing issues, really just awesome. Let's talk about this button here, the actuator. So it's ramped, right? And when you're holding it like this, you think it might get in the way. Well, when it gets into the deployed position, and it's pretty steep, it's out of the way then. Okay? You can get a good grip on it. Only hot spot I get, really, the only hot spot I get is this pocket clip. So I'm thinking that mini deep carry will take care of that. You get like this cardboard or this skateboard type abrasive grip up here, and it's good for pinch grips. So with that Cruwear, it's not stainless, so it's got that coating on it. And these, I don't know what it is with the Benchmade coatings, but they show a lot of little marks. They don't usually go in deep. You can just wipe them right off. But use just leaves, I don't know, debris. Same way with the Damas. Talk about this Cruwear for just a second. I love Cruwear. I like sharpening Cruwear. It takes a really good edge. I put a 25-degree angle on my heavy use knives, or actually all knives. But this one, when they're going to be heavy users like this, I leave it pretty toothy. So, I mean, it's razor sharp, but I didn't put like this crazy mirror finish on it because I wanted to be able to bite through whatever I'm cutting. But I really like Cruwear. Super tough, not stainless, but man, it's good stuff. Another thing that was worrying me was I'm a little picky with blade play, and this is an automatic, so naturally they said there's going to be blade play, and there's a little bit. I don't know if I can properly demonstrate this. Let's see here. I mean, I'm wiggling it. Okay, you're gonna get a little bit. I mean, just a little bit up and down. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm just really loving this thing. I like the one-handed action. I was putting up Christmas lights all day, and it was nice to get up on the ladder, do some cuts, put the blade away, put it back in my pocket, move on. You know, I'm not worried about keeping it pretty. It's going to be a heavy user. Centered, you know, a lot of the OTFs come out, the blade's not actually on the center. You know, there's a little bit of an offset. This one, it's centered. How does it cut? So I got my boxo cutty things. So start with a little cardboard here. Okay. This was after using it all day. There you go. Right, cuts cardboard. Cool. Woo. What else? This is 1,100 pound paracord, a little thicker than the 550. So it's a 1,100 paracord. What about? Okay, that Tanto is just going to slice right through that. Not a problem. Okay. How about a little bit of paper, a little paper action here? I was cutting through Christmas light cord, so like wires, you know. And you can tell, I mean, just ever so slightly right here where I was using it to kind of cut those wires. It's a little bit duller there, but obviously still not having any trouble cutting paper. Cut open a bunch of plastic today. Leather. I mean, look at that. Not an issue. The little plastic stuff. Well, that was a bad example, but see what we're getting here, right? Yeah. Okay. Point is made. It cuts. It's gonna do whatever you need it to do. I even was shaving down dowel rods with it. Right. It takes a little more work, but it'll take it right off there. All right. So there you go. Anyways, awesome knife. I was gonna cut up a couple rags to put into my little tins over here. Let's see. I don't know what the best way to do this is gonna be. It doesn't care. Okay, see the point. So, if you're having any doubts about the Shootout, I would not worry about it. It's a good knife. You know, this one was used, and he obviously used it because there's some wear marks on it, and it still functions flawlessly. If you get a little bit of problems with the action, just shoot it out with some compressed air. Oh, sorry. One last thing. Let's see. So, see those marks on the blade? Just from using it all day. Get my rag, a little bit of winter green, and mineral oil. Wow. Wipe that bad boy off. We say good as new. Beautiful. All right, so that is my review of the Shootout. I love it. I think you would love it too. Again, thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. My goal is to get to 1,000. At 1,000, I want to do an appreciation giveaway because I do appreciate this, and you guys and my family and Jesus is what is getting me through being sober and keeping me that way. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you later. Love your family, love your kids, love Jesus, and just enjoy your life. See you guys later.